Hello viewers, welcome to Code for Any. SwiftUI online glossary admin app inside. Today we need to see this here the product details as well as need to add this here the product nutrition sets, product nutrition deletes and product image adds and product image deletes. Need to call this here and also need to get this here the category types brand list. Need to common API. Need to call this here. First of all, need to declare here the API. Go inside the common UI folders and to select this here the globe files and to find out here the API. Here's need to globe inside, need to setting here the API. Now need to copy this here's and to paste this here one by ones. Need to set here's. First of all, now need to set this here the nutritions. Need to setting here's. Set here the nutrition add and also nutrition delete. Then after need to image add and image delete. And last one, so need to set this year's product category type and brand. Now need to set here's the API nutrition add and nutrition delete. Then after image adds and image delete, product image delete API. And last one is the product category types brand list. Need to like this API are the declares for the products adds update and delete. Need to need this here. Now need to go inside the view models and to calling this here the one by one API. First of all, now need to call this here the category brands and tabs list. Need to call this here first of all. Now need to find out here the product view models and now need to declare here the one API. Paste this here. Now need to get this here the name category type and brand list. Remove here the product ID. No needs. Clean this here. No parameters. Need sync here. Now need to pass here the SV product category types and brands. So need to set here. Now we need to clear this here. These one things now need to clean. Now need to write down here the self dot category array is equal to need to passing this here. Need to get here the payload objects where payloads is equal to resource object value for key. Need to set here the payload as need to get this here the NS dictionary as of optionals. If not gets time to set this here the blank. Now need to view this here the payloads value for key and now need to pass this here the category ID category list as need to pass here the NS dictionary not gets and blank array like this settings here. Now need to copy and paste again two times and now to set here the brand array and type array and also need to change this here the brand list and type list like this sets here and to configure this here. And then after need to call this API on the initialize need to call here this API are the needs like this here. And now need to call this here the another API for the adds here the image. Now need to copy here the this head and need to paste this here. Now need to give this here the API product image head, and now need to click on done. No need here, remove here. Now need to remove here these all things no needs, and we need to also pass this here the one parameters product ID, and we need to put this here the set product objects value for key ID. If not get, then to pass this here, but we need to always get this here the data like this here, and we need to set clean here other parameters no needs. Now need to write down here the sv product image add, and need to pass this here the value, and now need to set here parameters need to set as a image, and now need to call here image required field, so need to set this here. After so need to getting this here, so need to call here details in here. Now first of all making here the detail API. Now need to copy here this post methods, paste this here product, and now need to pass here parameters, product ID as in pieces. Now need to set here product underscore ID and to pass this here the product ID. Now need to set here the product field and set sales. Now we need to set here the objects. We need to setting here, clean this here. Now need to pass here first of all self dot product detail object is equal to pass this here the product model. Need to pass this here the payloads, and after self dots need to set this here product nutritions array is equal to need to call this here first of all need to get here the payload value for key and to set this year's nutrition list. As need to get optionals as a and a dictionary. If not get, then to pass this here. Okay. Now need to map this object and to write down here the object and return here's nutrition model to pass this object. It's like this need to returning here the nutrition models. Same as now need to copy and to paste this here's now need to set here the product image array, and now need to set here the image like sets and to change this here the models image model like sets. Now this is for the listings. You need to calling here. Now need to create here the actions for the gettings here the open list. Need to write down here the functions for the getting here the list of the details. Now to write down the action buttons, functions, action, and to write down here the API calling detail like this sets. Now to write down here the API product details and to pass this here the product ID. Now need to set here the product object value for key ID like this sets and to call this here. If not get then to pass this here the save. Now call this after the adding this image and to again call this API self dot same as now need to call this here the deletes image need to call here. Now need to pass here the dictionary parameter minus dictionary. Now need to set here the parameter and now need to set here the sp image deletes. After getting here the success, we need to returning here the show message and to again need to call this here and to change this here image like same as now need to copy here and paste this here for the nutritions delete and change this here the product nutritions delete and same as now need to get here the response and to call this API like this sets. Now need to nutrition side API copy here paste this here and to change this here add nutritions and to change this here the nutrition add and to pass this here the parameters like this we need to calling here and now need to write down here the call API. We need to setting here. First of all, so need to write down here the add actions for the nutritions. You need to set here before so need to selecting here the add nutrition actions. Need to write down here the one functions for the opening here the details. Actions need to write down here. Now need to find out here the all action buttons. Like optionals maybe issue with here. If not get to set this here. Now need to write down here the functions action and to write down here the product open detail to pass this here the object is equal to product models. Inside to write down here the self dot product details need to set here nil. Then after self dots need to set here product nutrition array set here the blank and self dot product image array set like this blank and also need to pass this here the value p of product object is equal to object like this set here and also need to call this here the actions need to calling this here the API details need to call here and then after so need to write down here the another actions so need to set here functions action and to give this here the name new nutrition set or here the adding here the add nutritions in the new products. Need to write down here txt nutrition's name dot is empty. Then to call this here the error message returns here. Please enters here the product nutrition name. Same as now need to copy to paste this here the nutrition value to write down here the nutrition's value like this. Then to call this here the nutrition's array and to call append and to pass here the nutrition it set here your nutrition disturbance and to set here or the needs. Txt nutrition name and also nutrition like this we need to adding series and to set this years and then after we need to clear this txt nutrition and txt need to set this. Now need to delete here the actions need to call this here the new nutritions now need to copy paste this here now need to set here the and now need to pass here the object as we need to set here the nutritions model and here this year's need to write down here remove and settings and here first of all nutrition area index ops need to find out here object if let indexed like this gettings and past or like this need to buildings here the nutritions set. Now we need to edit times need to add here nutritions need to call here now first of all to copy this here and to paste this here now need to move here the new and also need to moving here as well and now need to call this here the API nutrition add and to pass this here parameters set here the product ID is colons and to set this here the product detail objects and to set this here the ID not get and to pass this here the blank then after need to set this here the nutrition value nutrition name ext nutrition name and after need to set this here the nutrition value ext nutrition value like set this API calls and same as now need to link here the delete API need to call this here call here the API calls and to pass this here to parameters. Copy. Then after need to pass again. Give this here the nutrition ID. Set here object dot my like this need to call here the delete API. And also need to make sure so need to clear this here the text fields after the ads self dot txt nutrition name self dot txt nutrition well like settings. Now we need to write down here the functions for the add image action. So need to call functions to write down the add image. Now first of all need to check this here image equal to nil. Then to call this here the please select your product image like this write down here. And then after need to call this here the API image add like this. And then after need to calling this here the another actions void action image delete and to pass this here the object as image model. Now we can call this here the API image delete and pass this here the parameters. Now need to copy then after set here image imgi object dot id need to call this here and to write down here the action image delete we need to call this here the and these view models are the done here the codings. If you like this video please give the thumbs up. If you're new user so please subscribe my channels and press the notification bell icon. You can get every new video notifications and awesome content. If you have any question so please write down the comment section. I will help you and sort out your issue. Everyone have a nice day. Goodbye and take care.